Okay guys, now sit down, relax. It's going to be a long one because we're going to have to go through a lot of things in this. Now, we're going to be talking about the connection between Oswald and the unknown white figure because I have a new theory, or another place we should look. Now, Matthew was quoted saying that he didn't read the creepypasta story, so he wasn't actually aware of the Gascots. Now, that means technically we've just got some similarities to the Abandoned by Disney story. It might be based around that, but it might also be based around another place. Now, before I get into that, what is similar in Five Nights at Treasure Island, which is similar to obviously Abandoned by Disney story? Well, let's see. Treasure Island is mentioned in the Abandoned by Disney story. Frozen Mickey is seen in the story, and of course Donald's head is seen in the story, which of course all matches up in this location here. And also the logs match up with some detail from the actual Mowgli's Palace place that is featured in the Abandoned by Disney story. Now, forget about the creepypasta story. Forget about it completely. Put it out of your mind right now. We're going to concentrate on where the OC character of Miko came from, and it might actually explain a couple of things about some of the other characters and why they're there. Now, Miko is an OC character that Tia made from the world of Epic Mickey, and is in the place called the Wasteland. Now, I played the game, I loved the game, and I loved the characters. My absolute favourite one was Oswald. And Oswald, the reason why I liked Oswald, for various different reasons, was obviously his attitude towards Mickey. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have liked his attitude towards Mickey at the start, but it was funny. But also, Oswald has an ability. As I told you before, Oswald is not a normal rabbit. No, he's not a normal rabbit. He's a lucky rabbit. The lucky rabbit has the ability to use his ears as a propeller and to pick things up, and he can throw his arms. He can actually take off his arms and throw them and use them like a boomerang to pick up things and bring them back to him. Now, why am I bringing the Epic Mickey story into this? Because there's a lot of similarities between the Epic Mickey story and the stuff we're seeing here. Maybe some similarities or connections. Maybe it has something to do with this. Now, why are they here? We don't know. They've been left, abandoned, lost, alone. That's not to say that they haven't lost something themselves. Oswald is constantly talking about God, please listen, bless this one. What if he's not saying to bless him? What if he wants God to bless someone else to bring something that he's lost back for him? Remember how he screams like a girl, which doesn't suit his voice? Oswald is a special type of character. He actually does have a family. He has a girlfriend called Hortensia or something, Hortensia. I can't pronounce it. But they've also got bunny children. Yeah, he's actually got his own kids. And at one point in the Epic Mickey game, his girlfriend sacrifices herself to save him, and she gets sealed away as a statue. And he's stricken with grief. Even the children are completely sad over the loss of their mother. Again, we're not really 100% sure if the bunny children are indeed biologically her children, but she does, in one of the comics that was released for Oswald, before, I can't tell you what year it was, she says, I wish that you would spend more time with me and our children. So, yeah. The thing is, he loves her more than anything, and he's lost her. And he has children. Now, the unknown white figure says stuff like, it's almost over, children, I love you, and all these different things. Does this have anything to do with Oswald's loss? Now, there's a villain in that, and it's called the Shadow Blot. Now, the Shadow Blot, he can change how he looks completely. Again, it's really hard to explain. I'm not really sure if any of this does have something to do with everything that's going on here, but it might. I'm not really 100% sure. I'm not sure what any of this would have to do with Henry. I'm not sure what any of this has to do with that. I'm looking for the connection right now, but why is she so caring for him? There's something about this that looks familiar. Something I know. I don't know. Personally, I feel like I should know the answer to this. I should. That it's right there. It's just like I just can't grasp it right now. And there's like a couple of things that Tia said to me, and it's like stuck with me. Like, hang on now, wait, I know this. Why would he be asking for God? Why does he want someone to listen to him? Why does he scream like a girl? Why would she say children? What if it's not the blank kids? She bunny children. Oswald sealed away a great evil, but then he loses his love. Does this have anything to do with that? Oswald didn't hurt Lisa, but why? Why was he not a problem to Lisa? Why not her? Ink. Again, as I said, this could be one of the possible many theories that are related, but we need to look at every single angle till we get something that actually makes sense. So we need to keep in mind the backstory for Oswald's character in general, that he does indeed have a family. Do they have anything to do with this? Because of, if this has anything to do with Miko, Miko is from the is an obviously character based around the world of Epic Mickey. Is this an Epic Mickey? Does it have anything to do with this at all? I don't know, but it is possible. A lot of the stuff that we've seen in the game actually does feature there. Daisy's in that game. She's actually one of the heroes in the actual game. You can use her. Goofy's there, Donald's there, the other Mickey's there. You play it as a Mickey Mouse that looks a lot like Suicide Mouse. Oswald is there. Some characters do get melted. Pillar's there. They're all there. Why do I feel like I should know this? Mad Doctor. Shadowblot. Phantoms. He's also called Phantom. Like a shadow. Like the shades. I'm not sure if they have anything to do with it though. And thank you again, Purity Center, for thank you, Tia, for getting who I was referring to, the little green crawling character that it's guessed, that weird gremlin thing I was talking about from the game. Because Matthew mentioned that he was having trouble, that he had to like scrap one of the characters. It was this weird green crawling thing. And automatically I thought of Gus, but I couldn't think of his name at the time. If you play Epic Mickey, he's with Mickey at the start, and throughout the whole entire thing, you've got to help these gremlins. Really good story. Really good game. Apparently they might be making a third game, but I haven't heard any news about that now. Damn it. But I don't know if any of this has anything to do with Finite Treasure Island. It might. Because Lisa couldn't know whether he was an unfinished suit, because there was no way of her actually knowing he was unfinished. Lisa assumed he was an unfinished suit, not that he was. Because how the heck would she know if he was an unfinished suit? How does she know that he wasn't just like that? I don't know, these are just all theories. I don't know if it's anything to do with it. Why does she care? Does she know of Oswald's loss? Has Oswald suffered besides, being lost and alone in the dark?